Hi Mark, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just to recap on our lesson this morning. So if we run through a couple of bits here, just to show you why you don't hit it as far as you possibly should. If we draw a line on the middle of your head, okay, there we go. Line on Robert's head, good. If we go back to you, we can see your first move is slightly away from that, but one of the keys is you don't actually break your wrist, so you get very little wrist set. So if we look at where your left arm is compared to Robert's at that position, we can see, if we draw some lines, yours and his is identical, same positions, okay, so that yellow line points in the same way, but his set is much fuller. So we can see that there with his shaft, he's much closer to his head. And look at the angle. I didn't draw that angle great, but we can see that angle is slightly different as well. So bang, bang, there we go, 96. So he's got a lot more set in the wrists, okay, so that's a lot more power. And again, if you used to go and throw a ball, you would cock your wrist to launch it. Second thing, and we didn't touch this to be fair, Mark, I've left this alone at the moment because we've got other things to work on. The other thing is, as you start down, we're going to see a lot of weight stay on this right side. So as you start driving down, head still behind that line, weight still on that right side, and that is impact. If we look at Roberts, if we get rid of his lines, look at his head. His first move is forwards. He's trying to get everything onto that left side. And as he comes down into impact, as we can see here, look at him coming down, bang. His right foot looks very different. His is starting to roll over. It looks like he's just balancing with that side, and he's really hitting against a firm left side. As we go back to yours, Mark, as we come through, we can see here your bum sort of hangs back a little bit. There's still tremendous amounts of weight on that right side, and that right foot has never released. If we look at Robert at that stage now, same as you, very, very different. You can see his right foot is just pirouetting on, so he's just balancing on that foot, but his pelvis is being pushed towards the target. It's hugely important that pelvis moves that way, and with yours we can see it sort of hangs back, and even when you go through to a follow through, that right foot is still on the ground. You still got a lot of weight on that right side compared to Robert. We go through to his follow through, look at that, look at his leg action, it's completely different. So we worked hard on trying to get the feeling of this moving forwards and this right foot releasing. I've got to get it pointing up like that, like Roberts. And I'm trying to get you this arch in the back as well, so you start to feel that your pelvis moves forwards. And we tried it on a down slope to start with, just to give you that feeling, then got you back on the flat and worked hard on that. And don't be frightened of taking some turf. We can see here hardly any divots. Where if we look at Robert's shot again, coming down, look at the ball, watch his ball. Okay, keep watching, bang, look at all that grass being ripped up there. If we go back again slightly, you can see again, bang. So I need you to feel like you hit down and across it slightly, Mark, but really work on the moves for me. I know you're going cycling for a bit, but once you get them moving, things are going to be very different. Thank you.